Hello and welcome back to the South African campaign and combat mission Rome to Victory, and this is the final scenario of the campaign. We are still inside the valley from last scenario. In fact, this is, I think, that last area that we didn't take in real life, but okay. So, what we have to do now is leave the valley through here. I don't think I can leave it with my vehicles any other route, and then our objective is Celleno up there, and that southern exit over there. So we basically have to get out of this bottleneck and then up the hill. So it's going to be a pretty tough scenario, I would think. Now, one second, let's give you the normal overview here. So I have most of my force still in the valley, but there is one kind of support unit over here with an observer, which will go into this barn. There's scouts, which will take up position here, and I will see if they can see anything, and I will probably move Sherman tanks as well as the Vickers MGs into this position, because from here I can give some nice covering fire. The same thing will happen on the other side here, but that will take a while. These Vickers machine guns will track up here, because they can do that, the tanks not so much. And then later in the battle we'll take up positions here behind this wall in order to give me covering fire again. And that's kind of the plan. Maybe I will also move another forward observer or artillery spotter up here. So yeah, in the beginning what I will do here is mostly just moving my scouts up into various positions, and these guys will slowly drive out of the bottleneck here just to see if anything happens, and yeah, that's the plan. Obviously, since this is the last scenario, we can also use all of our ammunition, so there will be a nice preparatory bombardment on top of the hill. The tanks, I hope I can move into a nice hull down position here, from which I can shell these buildings. In fact, it's probably what's behind these buildings that will be the big problem. And here we go. Well, that was close. Seems to be some kind of machine gun position there, which might actually be already affected by the artillery. But yeah, let's try to spot them. It is important to draw the fire of that machine gun a bunch of times more, because now my scout elements are slowly getting into position somewhere up here. And that means I can hopefully spot them, and then you'll see Sherman tanks to HE them. That actually hit pretty close. The more machine guns open up, the more I can shell. Oh, there we have... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, they have an anti-tank gun here, of course. That's a pretty harsh position. Let's see, but now that I spotted that early, I can call in artillery on these assets. Good start. Nope, yep, that was very, very close. Here comes the forward observer with the artillery guy, with the radio guy, I mean. And with him I will call in artillery on that anti-tank gun or whatever that is. Okay. I think our artillery preparation is done. We did destroy something up there, probably like a transport truck or something. Shit. The anti-tank gun is shooting at my infantry, I think. Let's see if we can't get some HE onto that gun already and spare the artillery ammunition. Save it, I mean. That should be a pretty nifty angle where they need to change direction to shoot at us, and we are in hull down. Yep. Now we only have to hit it. I think that went high. Okay, more Germans opening up, we'll deal with that later. So far we haven't spotted those German machine guns, but the more they shoot, the more we would spot them. That looked a bit better. If we get one nice hit on them, there was already good tree burst, I think. I think they are firing probably from the buildings, or maybe again from foxhole positions in front of them. This map, by the way, again, very nice terrain. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. That could already be enough. Although I don't want to be the poor bugger, I have to try it out. Yep, that was good again. Nice, nice. Let's see. I think I will drive out the Stuart again. I mean, these are pretty useless now anyway, except for drawing fire. Nice. Okay, yeah. I'm going to consider that gun fucked and cancel the artillery strike. Because, yeah. Next try. It came from over there somewhere. Yeah, I think that building needs some HE. Yeah, it's clearly that building. One by one we will suppress these positions, and then it's once this is mine, you know, this area, we will have to move the infantry up, possibly by the road. And hopefully then we can get them out of there with our depleted infantry. They're using the hull MG, okay? Let's see if that will silence it. I think the Germans might be calling in artillery though, so it would be good to get a move on it. Being said, this road's pretty exposed, but that's what the Stuart is for. The real battle will probably start once we get inside this. Now, if I move the tank around the corner, if the anti-tank gun is not dead, which I hope it is, but if it's not, then it's gonna brew up immediately. We're moving the tanks up into an overwatch position here, hoping they won't blow up. And then we're gonna move the the light tank forward through this open area into this forest, where he should have some cover. And then we will shoot at any machine guns or whatever that expose themselves. And that's kind of the plan. Germans seem to be targeting this area. Maybe my forward observer, these, by the way, are observing from here, obviously, and they're calling in artillery on this area, where we had some machine gun fire as well. Okay, back to the exit here. Once we are through here, we can maneuver a bit more freely, but This is kind of a bottleneck right now. It's actually getting pretty late, so probably we will run into problems with visibility soon. Yeah, that seems to have come from this area here. I think I can shell that from my other Overwatch position. Yeah, don't drive down there, are you kidding me? Sadly, I haven't spotted anything there yet, so I'm just shooting at two of the buildings at random, just to see if something shakes out. But yeah, we need to draw more fire there. I'm moving up more tanks here, and then I'm gonna move in the 1st Infantry Platoon, also mostly to draw fire. Most of these infantry platoons are very depleted anyway, so they're of little value. But I have some that I of course won't use to draw fire, which are still pretty much up to strength, so those are for later. I could have used that to shell as well. Infantry is waiting here patiently. I think I will put an infantry platoon into here, move through here. And then we can already draw more fire from those buildings if there are Germans in there, which probably there are. Yep, that sounds like a plan. Then we need to slowly make our way up this hill, probably using the road. Well, mostly. No, that wasn't a hit. I'm just putting a few shells in each of this row of buildings. If anything, we can drive them out of the upper floors. Infantry is also moving up now. Okay, that's my spotting round. Infantry coming. First platoon at least. Pretty sure I hit every house at least once now. Soon HQ, which is only the radio team now. I'm probably need to move up the company HQ of B company as well. They're taking fire from over there, apparently, okay. So there's another infantry position in here. I think that should be relatively easy to shell. What do we have? Lafetta MG34, okay. Oops. The terrain makes the camera work even harder to pull off than usual. Oh, okay, the tank actually spotted it. Well, it's only the Firefly, but yeah, these two will also shell that position. If they still have HE left, which is probably not the case. Infantry has already entered the forest. No contact in here so far, which doesn't surprise me. And then they will advance, I think, to this building, just to see if the road is clear. And then we will leapfrog up in this direction. From here we should also be kind of safe from being shot at by these guys, if they're still alive. This, of course, still a problem, but that's why I called in artillery on there. And I think we're close to getting a fire for effect here. Infantry dismounting. Whoa! Holy crap, yeah. That's some effector right there. Okay, I think that's a good place to end it. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching and have a nice day.